Hi guys, it's Nat here. Hope you're all doing well. I'm on for Secondhand Sunday, which I do in conjunction with Velita's Op Shop Crafter. So Velita's links are down below. Go and check them out. It's where we show the bits and pieces that we find secondhand. You can also head over to her group, which is Op Shop Thrift Shop Crafter, a Facebook group, where she does show the things she gets and things that she makes, and other people do at times as well. Okay, so I have bought a lot this last week, so I wasn't meant to do any op shopping. However, I was taking stuff. I had my back seat full of stuff that needed to go to the op shop, and I thought it's sort of unfair to dump all this stuff off and not make room for them to put it in the shop. So that was my excuse today. Also, I thought I would share it now because I was just out in the garden filling up my green bin, and where I've weeded, I put down all this cardboard, and it's been raining so much that it's just mush at the moment, and it was slippery mush. And I went for a bit of a skate. I was trying so hard to stay upright so I didn't go face first into the mud or dog poop. So yeah, I reckon I skated a good 2 or 3 meters on this mushy cardboard and then wrenched my arm, so I'm a bit sore and need to sit down for a bit. At least I stayed upright and didn't get any dog poop in my face, so that's the main thing. So we'll get on with it. Just thought I'd share that with you. I grabbed this. It is a embroidery pattern. I don't think I will do it. Looks like the first fleet. But this was in the free bin. Oh wow, it looks like it's come out of a magazine or something. Yeah, 1988. But it looks like it's been photocopied though, so I'll chuck these in the bin because that's copyright. I'll keep the paper clip, it's rusted. We like that apparently. But I grabbed it just for the material really. I can do my own like embroidery on it or just cut it up to put in some vintage style journals, especially the edge pieces. Could even paint over this or something and use it in journals. So because it was in the free bin, I thought, why not? There's this crushed stones. Yeah, crushed stones or bones. But it is like your white stuff. I thought it'd make good faux snow and that on future projects. Gravel, that sort of thing. So I've grabbed that. It's very cheap. This is a wildflower embroidery. I think it's about $1, and I love the pattern on that. Don't know how I'd go doing it, but I'll practice sometime. I love grabbing these kits from the secondhand shop because they're so cheap in this one that I've been getting them from. And I can practice, and if it doesn't work out, it doesn't matter. And I can always use leftover cottons for my tag toppers and the material in my journals for pages and that as well. So doesn't have to go to waste. I am not sure what this is. I'm thinking there's some sort of canvas. It is in French or something. I don't think it's not German. Reeves instructions. So, and they're thick. And it looks like chipboard, so I'm not quite sure. They might be watercolour canvas stuff. I'm not going to undo it. I'll do that when I want to use them. But again, I love grabbing this stuff from the secondhand shop because it usually costs a lot if you buy it new. And I can play around with it and not feel guilty when my picture looks like rubbish. This is a thank you pad. And I really like the flowers around the outside and the frame in the middle. Could use that as a page in a journal and put in a beautiful picture of a lady or something in there. Or some writing paper. Thought I would grab that one. So it's only really a little one today, but that's good. This is a bag of this stuff that I should not get, but I love the colour on the petals. I've got leaves in there. And also I recently used some, I think I've still got some here, this black petal. And I die cut it for my Creep on June project, and it worked out really, really well. So I figure I can use this and die cut smaller flowers out of it and have a whole lot of fabric flowers that are the size and shape that I want. Why not? Good recycling. Now this, I forever grab things, which if you follow me for a while, you probably know, that I don't know what they are. and bring them home and think I'll find a use for them. And usually you guys tell me what they are. Occasionally, I drag them out, realise what they are and go, oh no, I can't use that. That's stupid. Why did I buy that? But usually they're cheap, so it doesn't matter. Now, I think this is a paper embosser. It's got all these little discs in and they have these shapes on them and they look like embossing shapes. And you can buy like your page embossers with stupid little sayings on and stuff. They're never ones that I really like, and you squeeze them and they're made out of metal or whatever. But they cost quite a bit. And you've just got the one like pattern on them because it's permanent. Just the one disc. So when I saw this, I thought this looks like fun to play around with. Oh, okay. So yeah, you've got the two sides, the inner and the outie. There's probably a more technical term for that, but that's what I'm calling them. They come off real easy with these little dots. You know which one goes on which side because they've got a different arrangement of the little dots that stick out. Lovely. I'll try that one out in a minute. Oh, I'm excited by this actually. They've tried it on this paper, but it'd be best on your thinner papers. And we've got that pattern. We've got a leaf, which is very cool. A few different flowers. I think that one goes with that. That goes with that. No, hang on. That goes with that. That goes with that. And this must be the other leaf. Is that not cool? I really like that. So let's have a go. So we could use this paper that we're going to chuck out anyway. And we would do that and then squeeze it. You could probably wet it a bit and it would might work better as well. There we go. That's very cool. You can't really see it on that side, but you could ink it up and see it through there. That's going to be heaps of fun. I'm wrapped. I got that. I think it's about $1 or so. With all those patterns, I'm very happy. Be a nice addition. Add some interest to some pages. Alright, I'll just put those in the recycle bin. Pack of sequins. Really liked the colour, although that one looks a bit rusty, but they're nice old vintage ones. There's some black circle ones, and then it looks like some off-white and some goldish ones. They'll go nice. They might even go in a journal that I want to start soon, so I'll put them to the side. Some vintage measuring tape, always grab that. This one looked a bit different. I like the numbers on it, so that will go in my collection for now. But in the future, I'll probably cut it up. Looks like the ends come off, so good to be cut up. Used for embellishments. Got this little baggie of goodies. It looked like mainly silk ribbons for ribbon embroidery. Yeah, lovely little ribbons. I do want to try some ribbon embroidery in the future. So I might, usually these go in with my other ribbons for my tag toppers, but I'm thinking I might actually put these away separate for when I do try some ribbon embroidery, because they are beautiful. Yeah, pure silk ribbon. And then we've got some thicker ribbons. Don't like that pen. I'll take that out before I kill myself, since I'm so clumsy at the moment. So these are some thicker silk ribbons. They will probably go in with my other ribbons. It's a lovely green, that one. So just put those ones to the side and these ones back in the baggie for now. There were these nail clip refills. I recently did get one of the little gun things that helps you attach these, and I saw these. I think it was $1 a pack. I don't know if that's what she charged me. She seems to just make up prices at the checkout, so I thought I'd grab those. So I've got some extras. And then the last thing I got, I went out and looked at the books in the shop, which I should not do because I sort of get enough books, but there was a box full of these railway magazines. And I'm saying to myself, you definitely don't need railway magazines. But I looked at the front and they look very old. And then, like, I did a quick flick. I mean, look at that. And it does have a date. 1935. 35. And look at the condition of them. And look at the pictures. I'm such a sucker for the vintage stuff. Look at that. And I have made my engineer journal before. I had so much fun with that. Do want to do more of that style in the future. These would be perfect for that. But then you do get a colour plate in them as well. Check it out. So, I come back with all of the... I could have got more, and I probably should have. But I got all the ones that look like really, really old. The other ones looked almost as old, but not quite. I probably should have bought them as well, but I got this, and that's probably enough because I've got fine room for them now. But I absolutely love them, so I thought that was a really good find. I'll have a look through just one more of them. The ads on the back are really cool as well. So, shipping wonders of the world. Look at that. Queen Mary. This looks like it is a more of a, what do you call them? Like reference of the other ones. So that one wasn't too good to look through. Let's try this one. No, that one. Beautiful old pictures of the trains. Now this would be our colour plate for this one. Oh no, not colour. I lie. Let's have a look. Even the front's beautiful with the colour on it. Let's see if this has a colour plate. Maybe some do and some don't by the looks of things. It's got to have some big picture in there. Maybe not all of them. I'll have to go through and figure out which ones do and which ones don't. Gorgeous vintage pictures though. And 1935, that's not far off antique. Yeah, so some don't have your big picture in, but they're still beautiful books. I mean, you've got the beautiful picture on the front anyway, and it's gorgeous and in really good nick. So that is it for that haul. Hope you enjoyed going through that with me. Do take care of yourselves, and I will see you again soon. Bye.